Sherman and Tingle in the morning.
You know, my wife for years has been doing some funny behavior. Every time we go to a hotel room, she wants the bed farthest from the door because she believes that the bed closest to the door is bad because if someone were to break in, the person in the first bed would be the first person to get killed. And so she always wants the farthest away bed. Until about a couple months ago when we dropped off our daughter in Alabama, I immediately go to the far bed, right?
Yeah.
And I sit there and she goes, "No, I want that one." I said, or I go to the first bed. And she goes, "Wait a second. I'm gonna sit there." I said, "You always want the bed far away so you don't get murdered. That's your plan." She goes, "No, I want this one right here." And I figured it out because the TV was closest to that one. So she just wants the TV. So the whole thing was just all BS.
Oh, okay. I thought she
No, but her whole
she
life.
weighs it out. Okay, what's more important, death or closer to the TV?
Yeah, it's closer to the TV. But forever, it's always been weighing about death, which always makes me think of you, Sherman, because I know that you're one of those people.
Glad you think of me for death.
Because you always, everywhere you go, you examine a situation and you try to figure out how to get out of something if something were to go down.
I do. And I don't know why I have that in me. I know that a lot of people that were in the military or in the military automatically have that because you have to be situation aware. You have to always be on the lookout of what's happening, especially behind you and all that. And that is just in me. So if we go to a restaurant, it might sound neurotic. I don't tell anybody that I'm doing it, but my wife knows exactly where I want to sit at a table.
You want to sit where you can see everything.
I want to be able to see the door. I want to see people coming at me. I don't want people coming up behind me.
I do the same thing at restaurants. I want to be able to see what's around. I don't want to have my back and something happen to me while I'm not seeing anything.
I've said this before. I always try to see where the exit is. How far away are we from the exit? And I'll be honest, sometimes when we're at a Thirsty Thursday, we're in a really weird position where our table's at. I'm like, I don't think I could get out of this position. But that's one of those spots I don't have a choice because it's where they put us in the bar. So, but that is in my mind. Every time we do a Thirsty Thursday, I'm still thinking of it. I'm like, I don't like being in this spot because I couldn't get out.
You know what? That's funny because I think a lot of guys think like that. And I wonder what women think about. Do women have some kind of plan? Are there things that you're worried about when you're out? And how do you maneuver around the situation? What are your tactics? I'd love to examine that from women, from a woman's perspective, on what they worry about and what their exit strategy plan or what their,
I would assume it's exactly the same. I mean,
but they have so much more to worry about than we do. They have to worry about creepy dudes,
I've met women as neurotic as me. I know they're the same. You're looking around. You're always on the lookout for danger at all times.
I just think that there's things that they think about that we don't think about.
Try to beat it into your kids too, which I think was beaten in by my father. I think that's what it is. Death is always imminent. Anything, I'm always thinking that it always winds up to death. My dad would jump ahead like 90 steps. And it would tick me off as a child. I'm like, how did you get to that? How did you get to... Don't have anybody over when we're gone. Otherwise, somebody's going to drink, somebody's going to get in a car accident, and they're going to die, and we're going to get sued and lose everything. I'm like, whoa! You guys didn't even leave the house yet. How did you all already get to death? And now I do the same thing. I'm quick
Wants
to death.
To plant it in your brain.
Yeah.
So, ladies, I would love to hear from you. What is your exit strategy? What do you think about? What do you plan for? There's a lot of weird dudes that they got to prepare for, things that we don't think about.
I think about that. I don't know. I'm just being prepared. Laura, you're a prepared type of person. Laura in Downers Grove, what do you do?
So if I'm going from, the store back to my car, if it's dark out especially, or if I'm in a place that I don't really know, I'll take my keys and I'll put them in between my knuckles and make a fist, conceal the rest of my keys, and just walk quickly and keep my eyes open and ears alert just in case either somebody comes up there behind me or somebody approaches me and I need to make a quick getaway. I don't have to rely on brute strength alone. You can imagine what that would do.
That is smart, Laura. Those are called key knuckles. I like it.
And see, it gets tougher, too, because most cars now are fobs, so you can't fob anybody. Hey, come here. Oh, that didn't chase him away at all.
Good plan.
That's what house keys are for.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks, Laura.
All right. Hey, Maria in Orland Park, you also do this.
I always have an exit strategy. I need a window or a door, which I've had to hop out of because, cops bust your party when you're in grammar school. And also,
Listen to you. Well, that's where it stemmed from, you being a hellion?
exactly. And also, when you were talking about the restaurant, always facing the door, bar,
In case the
whatever, I always
police
sit at the end of the
bust
bar.
through the door
And-
and bust you on
Yeah.
the money that you stole
Or
from the
somebody,
bank.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Laura. What if you're with one other person?
Maria.
Oh, Maria. What if you're with
Uh-huh.
one other person and they want to sit in that chair facing the door? Does that freak you out?
It does, because my husband is the same way.
Ooh, so what do you do
Yeah, what
then?
do you do?
You flip for
So
it?
we kind of angle the chairs.
Oh, so you're sitting together? You're that couple.
You look like Siamese twins. Like you're sitting
And
together.
I'm going on a cruise, and I told my girlfriends, I said my one request is that we have a window.
On a cruise.
Just
What
so
is-
you can jump out of the ship?
I was going to say, what is that going to do?
You never know when you need to get out.
Where are you going? Okay, you're more neurotic than I am. Where are you going to go?
I don't know, but I'll have my life jacket on. I'll be that commercial.
That's good.
All right, best of luck doggy paddling.
Thanks, Maria.
Yes, okay. Have a great day.
You're listening to the Sherman and Tingle Show on 97.1 FM The Drive and on the Drive mobile app.